Key negotiators from Myanmar's government and the country's ethnic armed groups are meeting to discuss peace. Hopes are high that the country can take a firmer step towards national reconciliation ahead of elections later this year. Leong Wai-kit reports.
The fourth Panglong Peace Conference is widely seen as State Councillor Aung San Suu Kyi's last bid to unify the country before Myanmar heads for the polls in November. Breakthroughs will be vital because Ms. Suu Kyi has placed a premium on bringing peace to the country. It was one of the promises she made in the previous 2015 elections, and should certainly be pushing for some form of progress on peace efforts. So far, under Ms. Suu Kyi, 2 more armed groups have signed the Nationwide Ceasefire Agreement, or NCA, bringing the total to 10 out of some 20 armed groups across the country. The government considers signing the NCA as a prerequisite to join the peace process. But as with past conferences, the government has invited armed groups that have not yet signed the NCA, as it needs to involve as many groups as possible to reach a comprehensive agreement. The Arakan Army, an armed group that the government declared a terror organization in March, will however be excluded. One of the key stakeholders at this conference is of course the Myanmar Army. But with the men in green, it's also not been a smooth journey. Though it's shown it's open to the peace process through the several ceasefires it's called in recent years, Army Chief Min Aung Hlaing recently said he's frustrated with the slow progress. Furthermore, even as the country meets to talk about peace, intense fighting is still going on in places like Rakhine, where the Myanmar Army is clashing with Arakan Army. The peace process in Myanmar is said to be a long-drawn one, but observers say that the country has taken positive steps towards it. And although talks will take a step back during the elections in November, experts say it's important for the peace momentum to carry on via informal meetings. This will ensure that talks can quickly get back on track once the next government is formed after the elections in November. Leong Wai-kit, CNA.